Hey guys, it's your girl Cranberry, of course, here to tell you about my cocktails with cranberry giveaway. I know you guys love giveaways, so on cocktails with cranberry, I decided to give you guys something for always watching. So tonight's episode is brought to you by Diplomatico Rum, distributed by GBA Enterprises here in Dominica. So the giveaway is going to be based on this episode. What you guys need to do is to ensure that you share this video. Send me a screenshot as proof that you've shared it on your social media platforms. And of course, you need to like this video. You need to comment #Diplomatico and tell me what you love about cocktails with cranberry. And drum roll, please. The lucky winner gets to win a bottle of Diplomatico Mantuano rum. And guys, trust me, this is one that you need to have in your rum cabinet. This rum is a must-have. So be sure to be liking, sharing, sending proof that you're sharing, of course, to my social media platforms, links in the description box below, and of course comment #Diplomatico and tell me what you love about this show, Cocktails with Cranberry. You also get a Diplomatico tote bag. So all this is part of the giveaway, and for an added bonus, if any of you send me a picture or post a picture and #Cocktails with Cranberry to your social media platform of you with Diplomatico. It could be Diplomatico paraphernalia, a Diplomatico drink. You get a special surprise bonus. All right, so guys, without further ado, let's get into this episode where we discover some Diplomatico rum cocktails. Let's get into it. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Cocktails with Cranberry. Of course, it's your girl Cranberry, and guess what? I am back here again at the Fortune Hotel. Today at a different location. We are at the Palisades Bar upstairs, the restaurant at Fortune Hotel. Of course, Fortune is the home of Cocktails with Cranberry. This show is brought to you by Fortune Hotel, GBA Enterprises, Shernelli 767, and Grace and Glamour. And as usual, we are mixing up 2 cocktails this evening, and we have 3 lovely guests in the house. I will introduce you to them in a moment. Today we are focused on Diplomatico rum. As you can see on my tag, Diplomatico. My bar is fully stocked with Diplomatico, and our first cocktail of the evening is called the Diplomatico Orange Cocoa Ritual. This is something completely different, and I swear to you guys, like, I wish I could be tasting that, but I can't. So that's why I have 3 guests here who's gonna be doing the tasting and telling you all about this amazing drink. So without further ado, we're gonna get into the first cocktail of the evening, our Diplomatico Orange Cocoa Ritual. We have 3 guests. So of course we have 3 glasses. So there is no ice involved at all. We will be using the Diplomatico Reserva Exclusiva. And look at the bottle, guys. You can tell that this is high-end alcohol. And it is distributed by GBA Enterprises right here in Dominica. Remember, you can go to your local supermarkets, pick it up, or hit up GBA Enterprises to get your bottle. So we are cracking open a fresh bottle of Diplomatico Exclusiva. We're gonna add 60 milliliters which is a shot. And this drink is very interesting, guys. We are gonna have our tasters have a bite of orange dipped in cocoa and then a sip of Diplomatico Reserva Exclusiva. So we have our rum poured into our glasses. I'm going to pass these over to my guests. And our guests this evening are Mr. Cedric Sookhoo, Mr. Jael Joseph, my cousin, my darling cousin, and Mr. Dinesh Kisoon, the general manager of Fortune Hotel and Secret Way. So we have a lot of big people in here tonight. So guys, we have some orange slices already dipped in cocoa. I'll bring this closer so you can see. And I am going to pass this over to my tasters. Ladies first.
Ladies first, of course, you know.
And of course, they're gonna taste and give you their real honest opinion on this. So, orange dipped in cocoa, natural cocoa by the way, as you can see on the bathtub. Natural organic cocoa produced right here in Dominica.
Yeah.
And then the alcohol right there.
Wow.
Wow!
It's really amazing.
Nice.
It's really amazing.
Yeah.
It's like a burst of flavor.
Flavors. Yeah, that's right. Of aromas in your mouth. You know?
Mm.
Very good.
My eyes teared up.
Are you all catching these
Did your eyes tear up?
reactions?
Yeah.
Smooth.
My eyes teared up.
Very,
Yeah.
very smooth.
Yeah.
That was
Very, very
nice.
smooth.
Yeah. Wow.
That was very nice.
Like a party in your mouth.
That was very nice.
Yeah.
A party in the
Oh,
mouth.
very nice.
Yeah.
I want to have a party in my mouth too.
Wow.
That's really nice.
It's just not meant to be, at least not now. So the guys are definitely enjoying the drink. You could tell from Jael's expression. She was like, wow, at the first sip, it's like, wow, Cedric says it's a whole party in his mouth. And Dinesh says it's a burst of flavors. Guys, any other reactions to this?
Very nice.
It's very nice.
Very
Very
nice.
smooth. in
Very
your mouth,
smooth.
like, very smooth.
Very.
When can I get the next one? There's only one we get, or you get
Maybe
two?
whole bottle now.
Of course.
I'm not a lover of rum,
Yes.
but this is very nice. It's sexy. It has this, like I felt like this tingling going up my nose and my eyes. It's very nice.
Wow. So Jael has a lot of descriptions for this drink. But Jael, you know, you've been back and forth between Dominica and Canada, and you have a lot of stuff going on. So tell us, apart from the drink, tell us a little bit about what's going on with Jael lately.
Well, I like the fact that it's dipped in cocoa, conveniently, Kako tea.
Yeah.
So season 4 of Kako tea launched last weekend, and well, I'm under new management now. Before I did everything on my own, so now I'm managed by the the agency, and as a result of that, I will be getting a lot of more exposure, not only through my platform on Digicel, but also with the platforms of the other guests that will come on every single month.
Right.
So last weekend we had Patrice Roberts and Ricardo Drew, and that was really good. I mean, they've been hitting me up. Even like yesterday, they hit me up. They're like, "Oh my God, we're getting so much good reviews about the interview," and we have a lot more in store for the next couple of months. I'm also launching Black Island Girl, which is my other baby. It's a feature on a podcast.
Okay.
So it's a feature article, 2,000 words easy, and the podcast with that. The website is going to be launched in a few days.
A lot of great stuff happening with Jael, but Dinesh, tell us a little bit about you. I mean, you are the general manager of Fortune Hotel and Secret
Secret
Bay.
Bay.
So, I mean, you're wearing double caps, and you're not a Dominican. So first of all, tell the viewing audience where you're from, what it's been like working in Dominica.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm from Mauritius, back in Indian Ocean. Like Mauritius, like is not common to many people. It's lower down on Madagascar. But I grew up in Europe and spending some time in South Africa, and of course, step into tourism where I heard about this beautiful place called Dominica, which I wasn't aware of. When first time I thought it was Dominican Republic when I was headhunted. But yeah, happy to be here. 3 years on island now, loving it every single moment. I call myself an islander because I've been traveling islands since I'm a little boy and going around different places. But I could say Dominica has something really special, that you don't feel it until you're on the island. The vibes and everything, the moment you step in, just amazing. I came just right after the hurricane. I've seen the growth, how things came back, and of course reopening both hotels, and just been great. Yeah.
Well, and we're happy to have you here in Dominica, Dinesh.
Absolutely. I'm super excited to be here.
Happy. But Cedric, tell us a little bit about what's been going on with you. I mean, I've known you for so many years, and you've always been sort of like the life of the party.
Yes, but sadly I had to retire last year. COVID put a stop to that.
Right.
I'm hoping after the vaccination on Friday, I'll resume my career as the life of the party. But since you mentioned Maria, that was a watershed in most people's lives.
Yeah.
And since then, I have had to reassess what I wanted, for myself.
Right.
I got married 2 years ago, so a lovely lady. And
Many hearts.
is that my good friend Geoff from school days, SMA days, got into this distribution of these fine products, and I have tried all of them, and he'll tell you, I love Diplomático, especially Reserva, and that's why I was happy to be invited to come here to taste a little more of it, especially the condiments that you have in store for us,
And we are absolutely thrilled to have you on the show today. But guys, we're gonna give them a chance, to savor this drink before we go into cocktail number 2 of the evening. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back after having good conversations, and they sipped on their drink and I just watched and talked. We're gonna get into our second cocktail of the evening. We are going to go with a classic daiquiri this time, using the Mantuano Diplomatico dark rum. So I'm going to get some ice in my shaker. And guys, you can never go wrong with a daiquiri, yeah? Get my ice in there. Remember, we have 3 tasters this evening, so it's gonna be 2 ounces of alcohol per person. So I'm gonna get my jigger. Gonna be adding 1 ounce of lime juice per person. And we're gonna be adding some simple syrup. And remember guys, the drinks that we use on cocktails with cranberry are all distributed by GBA Entrerprises and can be found in all your local supermarkets. And of course, remember, we are at the Fortune Hotel, the home of cocktails with cranberry, and we are kicking it here at the Palisades Bar. So without further ado, I'm going to shake this up. get out my chilled glasses. And for this, we're going to double strain. So I'm using my Hawthorne and my fine strain. We are going to garnish these with a lime wedge. And I am going to add, because you guys know everything is better with Angostura, right? So I'm going to be adding just a dash of Angostura orange bitters. So guys, this is our Mantuano daiquiri made with Diplomatico Mantuano rum, and I'm going to pass this over to my tasters, and as usual they will be giving you their honest feedback on this drink.
Wow.
You excited?
Yeah, bring it.
Bring it, yes. Thank you.
Okay, cheers guys.
Cheers. Cheers, man. All the best.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
The expressions on Jael's face, guys.
No. Okay.
This is everything.
Yes.
You can drink that any
And me too.
Surprise.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Refreshing.
Very nice.
Very
nice.
Reminds me of my grandmother's squash.
Oh yeah?
It has that, but it has a little like
Fruity taste.
Yes.
Yeah. Fruitiness, yeah.
Fruity,
It's really nice.
Yeah.
honey texture. It has a nice, honey taste to it.
I think that is the sugar cane you get
Taste,
in.
yeah,
The
man.
taste of the sugar cane, probably
Yeah.
the molasses, you get in that little.
Man, that,
It's really nice.
that is good.
So
refreshing.
I will tell you where he's getting the tastes from. There are aromas of dry fruits and oak in here that reveals notes of vanilla and a delicate spiciness, which leads to a balanced and slightly dry finish.
Wow.
So guys, this is a
really good.
very good rum to have in your rum cabinet. The Diplomatico Mantuano, distributed by GBA Entrerprises right here in Dominica. And while the guys and the lady is sipping, I'm going to give them the opportunity to tell us a little bit more about what's been going on with them. We are going through a pandemic. So Dinesh, tell us a little bit about what it's been like for you, going through COVID-19, and you're the manager of 2 hotels. What has business been like during this trying time for everybody?
Yeah, it's been very difficult. We had to close for a short period of time, and we reopened. Secret Bay reopened in August. We've been very grateful. That's why it's been really busy for Secret Bay. I think it's a luxury, always attracting people, the villas, being freestanding, and it's kind of the right product to have on the market right now. And Secret Bay has been still winning awards despite being closed, and being the number 1 resort last year in the Caribbean, number 6 in the world. In beginning of this year as well, they won the World Pick of the Year for 2021. So, and Pho Chung has struggled a little bit more because it's been a little bit more on the corporate side. As you know, corporate travel is down completely, and people couldn't travel. The bubbles, they had a bubble for a couple of times, and then they took the bubble away. So it's been a bit more complicated for groups and corporate travel. But again, things are coming back slowly, and we start seeing some light from December last year into this year now. But I believe, the normal times would take. Normalcy would take about at least another year for it to get back like it used to be. So we're just trying to get lots of renovation work going on at Pho Chung right now. We're renovating all the existing rooms, and of course we have a upgrade to 100 rooms that will happen towards the end of this year, which we're still working on. And hopefully, I think there's a lot of interesting ideas and projects, opportunities as well to revamp. So we have a new set of team, culinary team, we're revamping as well, like cocktail-wise and food and everything, which is really good for local patrons.
Oh well, that's wonderful. You guys are doing well, and you are revamping the Fortune Hotel, guys. I can tell you, like, if you come to Fortune right now, you probably will not recognize the place.
Yeah.
There has been so many upgrades. You are accustomed to seeing me at Jacko's Bar, and today you're seeing me at Palisades. And trust me, Palisades was nothing like this before.
True.
So Fortune Hotel has been doing a lot of upgrades, and well, come to Fortune and see for yourself. Jael, tell us a little bit about what life has been like for you during COVID-19, and what's been going on with you other than all these projects that you have in the works. I know you stay busy. You're a Jacqueline of all trades. You do a little bit of everything.
Love that. I love that.
And you said Jacqueline.
Yeah.
So does makeup. She's a media personality. She does marketing for several different clients. She does it all. So
I try. Well, the last year has been very tough for most of us. I am in the process of completing my journalism degree with a minor in English and politics. So for me, it was really interesting to actually complete a 4-year degree in 3 years. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing another year of this. So I started like packing in the extra courses so that I could complete early, and I guess it's my hard work has paid off. I was awarded late last year the 2019-2020 Fall Haber Communications Award. That's given to a female aspiring journalist in communications in Canada. So that's a big deal. The company, I was the very first Black recipient, and they did a full spread on me. So that's something that they've never done before for even their other award recipients. So I was fortunate to receive that, and I've been just spending time with my kids. A lot of.
I was about to ask, like, you are also a mother of
2 boys.
How do you
Wow.
balance all these things that you're doing and those boys?
Well, I have a supportive partner, I must say. He plays a lot of the mommy role when it comes to the cooking of the food, and because I stay away from the kitchen, as you know. So he plays a really supportive role, and he's always been behind me 110%. And even sometimes when I doubt myself, he's always been like, "Girl, you're gonna get that. Like, what are you talking about? No, that is yours," So I am super appreciative to have him in my corner. My family network is very tight. Cranberry, you know that.
Yep.
Our motto is probably blood is thicker than Kool-Aid, and we stay tight with each other and really support each other. My sisters are doing amazing things too, but in their own right, and we just that's what it is, a family. We have a tight community. I have some really good friends, really good Dominican friends and really good Canadian friends who have my back and through everything, It's been an interesting last year.
Right.
For most people say, it's been rough, it's been hard, but I like to always look for the silver lining in everything. For me, I felt that it was a moment for us to reset, for us to settle down, for us to rethink our priorities and what we want to do. I mean, look at Cedric, so you get married and all kind of thing, It was before the pandemic. He did that.
I prepared for the pandemic
Because he knew he was gonna be indoors, and he could
for a very long time. Very long time, yes.
Right? He was smart. He was ahead of time.
Yeah.
But for real, like, the pandemic really made us realize that life is short. A lot of people lost family members. They didn't get to go to funerals.
Right.
They didn't get to visit people. People got married. They didn't get to interact. There were fetes. Probably people wanted to go to carnivals. People look forward to, and they could not. It could not happen because of this pandemic. So I probably want to just say it finally. Just remember, to prioritize what is important to you, you know, and you and your family, and what will benefit you and your family. And there'll always be naysayers. There'll always be people that will come to drag you down. But just know who got your back, you know, and that's what it has to be.
Yeah.
Cheers.
So guys,
Yes.
you heard it from Jael. She's been doing so much throughout this pandemic while being a mother of 2 young boys. But Cedric, tell us a little bit about what you have had going on during this pandemic time, and how do you, I mean, my dude, you were the life of the party.
How did you survive?
How have you been surviving this pandemic?
We got married before. That's how we survived.
No plans to travel anywhere.
She keeps saying that, and the life of the party. It's funny she's saying that, because I would go to places before she was obviously in this situation, and I would see her there first before me. I would join her at the party. So
We were the lights of the party.
we know. Yeah, but to be serious though, the COVID has definitely, as my colleague said earlier, affected business. I'm involved in the retail and distribution of fuel, and we definitely saw a big difference from last March when we had the shutdown, the first shutdown. But as you said, it's priorities. At the end of the day, you take stock and try to put in perspective what really is important. But also, you have to also keep in mind that life is meant to be lived, and the times when you get a chance to, I wouldn't say party, but to at least free up or to appreciate what you have done and what you're doing for yourself and your family and your country, of course, you take a chance to have a drink, you know.
Like tonight.
And exactly, you know, there are times to celebrate and times to mourn, but at the end of the day, it's a human condition. We have to take time off to appreciate what we have and to focus on what we really want to achieve.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the drink, guys. Tell me about the Diplomatico Mantuano. Is this something that you would say would be a staple in your rum cabinet? Would you
Absolutely.
be recommending this to your friends?
I'm not a lover of rum, as I said before. However, this does not taste like rum. So, like, when you think of rum, you think of old man. You always think of an old man.
Something harsh.
You think of a hard rum and he's drunk on the road.
Your face
That's
knotted
not
up.
what this is.
That's right.
You know, that's what it's exactly, right?
Yeah.
It's just so smooth.
Going down.
So very tasty. I mean, I'm getting now a lot of the lime. So I'm getting the lime and it's at the back of my palate. Like it's
Nice, smooth.
it's really nice.
Yeah,
Very tasty.
Yeah.
There's not many runs that stands out, I believe. Like, you know, I think the Diplomatico is like one of the perfect thing that you should have at home. It could be anybody's drink, you know, like from ladies to like, you
To
know,
me-
to a gentleman. Like, I think it just goes perfect for any occasion. It goes very smoothly.
Okay, so
Yeah.
guys, you heard it from my guest,
Yeah.
the Diplomatico Mantuano, the Diplomatico Reserva Exclusiva, Diplomatico Planners. You need to have these in your rum cabinet, and remember, these drinks are distributed by GBA Enterprises right here in Dominica. You can find them in all your local supermarkets. So go out there, get these drinks, mix up yourself a daiquiri, have yourself a Diplomatico Orange Cocoa ritual, and you will not regret it. I promise you. But guys, it's been lovely. As always, I love kicking it with you. I love bringing you ideas on different drinks that you should be making and enjoying with your friends and family. But every good thing must come to an end, so I have to say goodbye to you for now. Again, from Fortune Hotel, this show, Cocktails with Cranberry, was brought to you by the Fortune Hotel, GBA Enterprises, Shernelli 767, and Grace and Glamour. And of course, as always, it's been your girl Cranberry. Until the next time, I love you guys always. Bye.
Very well.
Amazing.